Hello, my name's Creighton Hicks, Product Line Marketing Manager for VMware's Cloud Infrastructure Business Unit, and I'd like to walk through VMware's licensing models. Before we get started, let's do a quick overview of the ways VMware licenses products. For the most part, there are 3 licensing models. 1 per CPU, 2 per operating system instance or OSI, which is essentially per virtual machine, and 3 per concurrent connection. There are other licensing models, but these are the most common. In this example, the host has 4 CPUs. So with per CPU licensing, we need 4 licenses regardless of the number of cores in each of the processors. There would be no limit on the number of virtual machines running, nor would there be a limit to the amount of memory allocated to each virtual machine. Per operating system instance or OSI or per VM licensing is associated with management and cloud automation products. For this example, we have 6 virtual machines, each virtual machine having its own operating system instance, so we need 6 licenses for each VM or operating system instance. Per concurrent connection licensing applies primarily to products in the VMware Horizon View family, where you have a user remotely connecting to a virtual machine from a client. There are a few conditions that create a concurrent connection. Let's discuss some of the most common examples in more detail that affect VMware View licensing. So if a user disconnects from one virtual machine and then connects to another virtual machine, that counts as one connection. If a user toggles between powered-on virtual machine, that counts as multiple connections since the user is effectively working in both virtual machines simultaneously. If a user is working offline using a View client with local mode, this also counts as a connection, even though there is no actual remote connection to the server. This chart shows the list of most popular VMware products and product families, and the licensing models used to sell them. Products associated with the vSphere virtualization platform, such as vSphere, vSphere with Operations Management, or vCloud Suite, are licensed per CPU. Other products are licensed on a per OSI virtual machine basis shown here. VMware Horizon View is licensed per concurrent connection because it is akin to the licensing that is common for desktop software in larger organizations. Although these licensing models are extremely easy to understand and communicate, longtime VMware customers may be familiar with licensing models that were much more complex. So it'll be worth pointing out to these customers that VMware no longer uses VRAM, the amount of virtual memory dedicated to a virtual machine, to calculate licensing costs. In addition, older licensing models that used to factor in the number of cores per CPU are no longer in use. This would mean that a license for a quad-core processor could cost more than a dual-core processor. Now, with the vSphere licensing model being simply per CPU, it will not only be easier for you to work with your customers, it'll be easier for customers to manage their licenses in the future. For most VMware products, the way they're packaged is pretty straightforward. vSphere and vCloud Suite are a little more complex in order to offer different price points and component combinations that are attractive to both small companies and large enterprises. Let's start by taking a look at vSphere. vSphere is packaged in kits and editions. Kits are for smaller businesses or for enterprise businesses who are just getting started with virtualization. These kits are all-in-one bundles of what customers need to get started with vSphere virtualization platform. Editions are typically for larger companies or organizations that plan to grow. Let's take a look first at vSphere kits. These come in 2 varieties, Essentials kits and Acceleration kits. Essentials kits are for small environments supporting up to 3 hosts with a limited feature set. Essentials kits are not scalable beyond these 3 hosts or servers. Acceleration kits are all-in-one soft bundles that are discounted to get new customers started. They start with support for 6 CPUs and are scalable. Acceleration kits have a limitation of 1 per customer site in order to encourage growth with the vSphere edition. After a customer purchases an acceleration kit, they can continue to buy vSphere or vSphere with Operations Management editions, or even upgrade to higher editions. There are 2 main differences between Essentials kits and Acceleration kits. The first is that Essentials kits are not scalable, while Acceleration kits are. 2, Acceleration kits are more feature-rich than Essentials kits. There are 2 vSphere Essentials kits, Essentials and Essentials Plus, with the main difference being that Essentials kit comes with vSphere Essentials, which is much more limited than vSphere Essentials Plus. And since vSphere Essentials Plus includes vMotion, the vSphere storage appliance can be added to the Essentials Plus kit, so vMotion can be used even if the customer doesn't have shared storage hardware. Similar to vSphere editions, there are 3 vCloud Suite editions, Standard, Advanced, and Enterprise. There are an increasing number of components available in each edition from vCloud Suite Standard to Enterprise. vCloud Suite is priced to be much more cost-effective than buying the individual components separately to incent customers to completely virtualize their data center. Also note that vCloud Suite pricing is per CPU, just like vSphere. With the vCloud Suite, it may be confusing that one of the components in the suite, vSphere, is normally sold per CPU, while other components are normally sold per VM. To clarify, vCloud Suite is sold and licensed per CPU, just like vSphere. It has unlimited VRAM, unlimited virtual machines. It's not a bundle, so licenses do not break apart in any way. All the virtual machines on a vCloud Suite licensed CPU are entitled to all of the suite components that are included in that edition of the vCloud Suite. So this means that virtual machines on CPUs that are not licensed with the vCloud Suite are not entitled to the suite components. Outside of the vCloud Suite CPUs, they would need to have regular per VM licenses that exist today. With vSphere kits and editions and vCloud Suite editions, you have a wide range of products to suit a customer's needs, whether they're a small SMB or a large enterprise. But there's also a segment of the transactional business customers, like high-end SMBs, commercial, and emerging businesses who want monitoring, performance, data reporting, and capacity optimization features that you can get with vCenter Operations Management Suite, but they're not quite ready to make the investment in vCloud Suite yet. For that, we have vSphere with Operations Management, combining vSphere, the industry-standard virtualization platform, along with Operations Management. If you'd like detailed information about each of these components contained in the kits and editions of vSphere, vSphere with Operations Management, and vCloud Suite, go to the Products and Solutions section of Partner Central. Here you can find data sheets, presentations, and white papers that explain each of the products in great detail. You'll also find more detailed information in the Infrastructure Virtualization, Infrastructure as a Service, and Business Continuity Competencies in Partner University. Finally, for those of you who have not completed your VSP accreditation, there is no better time to do it than now. Log into Partner University today to get started. We've updated the VSP accreditation and have included key information around vSphere with Operations Management and vSphere Data Protection Advanced. In addition to updates on all core modules, we've also included a new module titled Making the First Sale, wherein you'll be able to walk away with all of the resources and knowledge you need to make your first transactional VMware sale. Visit Partner University today for more details. To get the latest and greatest in VMware sales training news, make sure you join the growing VMware sales communities on Twitter, PartnerLink, and LinkedIn. Stay connected and let us know how we can assist in growing your sales through enablement. Thank you for your time.